Sometimes life breaks you so deeply that you think it's the end, but that's exactly where your real story begins. When life breaks you, rise even higher. It is a message I did not learn from books, nor from the people who seemed to have perfect lives, nor from those who spoke about courage but never faced fear. I learned this message from life itself, life, which sometimes becomes the toughest teacher, the strictest examiner, and the most surprising friend. And today, I want to share with you a truth that has shaped every chapter of my journey. We rise not despite the pain, but because of it. You see, every one of us has a story. Some stories are visible, written on our scars. Some stories are hidden, resting quietly in the corners of our hearts. And some stories are so deeply buried that even we forget we are carrying them. But life has a way of reminding us who we are, what we must learn, and how strong we can become. Life breaks you, not to destroy you, but to rebuild you into someone you never imagined you could be. There was a time when I believed happiness meant perfection, that to live a meaningful life, everything needed to go exactly as planned. But life, oh life, has a beautiful way of proving us wrong. Life takes away what we thought we couldn't live without, only to show us what truly matters. Life takes us to places we never wanted to go, only to reveal who we were always meant to be. Life tests us, bends us, and sometimes even shatters us. But every time life tries to break you, you have a choice. Will you stay broken, or will you rise higher? My friends, rising higher doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. It doesn't mean hiding your pain behind a smile. It doesn't mean being strong every minute of every day. Rising higher simply means refusing to give up on yourself. It means taking one tiny step forward, even when your heart is exhausted. It means believing that your story is not over, even when life feels like it has closed the book on you. There are moments when silence becomes the loudest scream. When you lie awake at night wondering, why me, why now, why this? When you look at your own reflection and feel like a stranger to yourself. When the world expects you to be okay, but your soul whispers, I am tired. And that's okay. You don't have to hide your weakness. You don't have to explain your tears. You don't have to prove anything to anyone, because healing is not a race. Healing is not linear. Healing is not a performance. Healing is simply choosing yourself again and again, even on the days you feel unworthy. There was a season in my life when everything changed in a single moment, a moment that broke my body and shook my world. A moment when I thought my dreams had ended, a moment when I believed my future was gone. But let me tell you something. Sometimes the moments that break us are the moments that remake us. Sometimes the moments that shatter your plans are the moments that reveal your purpose. Sometimes when life closes every door, it is preparing you to build a door of your own. Pain is not the enemy. Pain is a messenger. Pain says something must change. Pain says you are stronger than you think. Pain says your story is not done yet. And my friends, when you stop running from pain and start listening to it, you discover a new strength, one you never knew existed. People often ask me, how do you stay strong? And every time I smile, because the truth is, I do not stay strong. I choose strength. Some days that choice feels easy. Some days that choice feels impossible. But every day it is still a choice, and that is where your power lies. Not in being unbreakable, but in choosing to rise even after you've been broken. The world tells us that strength means never falling, but real strength means falling 1,000 times and standing up one more time. Real strength means embracing your flaws, your fears, your failures, and showing up anyway. Real strength means saying, yes, life hurt me, but I'm still here. There is a beautiful truth in the cracks of our lives. Light enters from there. When life cracks your heart open, it is not to empty you. It is to fill you with a deeper compassion, a deeper courage, a deeper faith. When life cracks your path, it isn't to stop you. It is to redirect you. When life cracks your expectations, it isn't to disappoint you. It is to prepare you for something far better. Let me tell you this with all my heart. Whatever you are going through right now is not wasted. Your tears are not wasted. Your setbacks are not wasted. Your heartbreak is not wasted. Everything is shaping you. Everything is teaching you. Everything is strengthening you. Even the moments that make no sense today will someday become the very chapters that inspire someone else. You don't need to be perfect to inspire others. You only need to be real. The world is tired of perfection. The world is hungry for authenticity. The people around you do not connect with the shiny parts of your life. They connect with the moments when you are human, when you struggle, when you rise again after falling. Your story, exactly as it is, has the power to heal people you have never met. So today, I want you to give yourself permission to be human, permission to feel, permission to rest, permission to grow, permission to let go of what is no longer yours, and most importantly, permission to rise higher than your fear, your doubt, your past, and your pain. The day you stop waiting for life to be perfect is the day you truly start living. The day you stop needing everyone's approval is the day you find freedom. The day you stop telling yourself "I can't" is the day your new story begins. You are stronger than the storm that tried to break you. You are bigger than the mountain that stands in front of you. You are deeper than the wounds life gave you, and you are more capable than you have ever imagined. Listen to me closely. Your value is not defined by your victories. Your worth is not defined by your circumstances. Your identity is not defined by your past. You matter not because you are perfect, but because you are imperfect and still trying. You matter not because life has been easy, but because life has been hard, and you are still choosing to love, to hope, and to rise. Maybe right now you are in a chapter that feels heavy. Maybe you are in a season that feels lonely. Maybe you are fighting silent battles every day, but remember this: even the darkest night cannot stop the sunrise. Even the strongest storm cannot last forever. Even the deepest wound eventually heals. And even the most broken heart can learn to love again. Sometimes healing doesn't come by finding answers. Healing comes by accepting that some questions will never be answered. Some endings will never be explained. Some people will never apologize, and some pains will never fully disappear. Yet you will still survive, you will still grow, you will still rise, and when you rise, oh, when you rise, you will rise with wisdom, with courage, with compassion. You will rise with new eyes to see life differently. You will rise with new strength that no storm can take away. You will rise with a new voice, a new purpose, a new fire within your soul. My friends, you are not broken. You are becoming. You are not lost. You are learning. You are not weak. You are transforming. What you call the end, life calls the beginning. What you call failure, life calls direction. What you call pain, life calls preparation. So today I ask you, will you rise higher? Will you rise above the noise? Will you rise above your fears? Will you rise above the doubts that try to pull you down? Will you rise above everything that was meant to break you? Because your journey is not over, your strength is not finished, your story is not complete, and your rise, your beautiful, powerful, unstoppable rise, has just begun. When life breaks you, rise even higher.